game starts with an auto-scroller to give you a nice, gentle introduction. Just some blimps and other critters that attack you. Yes, you've got your cozy, old-timey pajamas, you've got your bed head, and you've got your magical dream stick. That can't be good for the train to bounce around like that. Alright, secret archway for extra points. The train makes a couple stops along the way before it pulls into Boss Battle Station. Yeah, so these guys throw wrenches at you, like some mole in Super Mario 3. When you pick up the Yashichi, that little Capcom item that they've had since 1942, you turn bright red and you do extra damage. His red pajamas say cozy, but the bright red eyes say peace was never an option. You can refill your life with saltwater taffy, cookies, and then there's a waffle item. These guys can box you in if they really want to. It's easiest if you take them on while they're moving toward you, because then they can't do the charge and knock you around. Nice! Stage 1, perfect! Alright, stage 2 starts to ramp up. Oh, sorry, let me turn it down just a couple of scooches. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so we fight paratrooper wind-up soldiers and Skulltulas from Majora's Mask. Some of them are upside down, but this is Dreamland. It's supposed to be dreamy. Turned it down 3 scooches. That's the right number of scooches. Alright, there's a lot of stuff happening. There we go. Alright, we need to kill that guy. That's okay. We can refill a little bit of life here. Alright. The second boss is where they actually start cranking up the difficulty a little bit. The randomness of this boss can make him difficult. So we'll be hoping for pleasant RNG. There's a grabbing hand who will grab all they can. He's like the wall master in Zelda. And we try and bait him to come out to the left so that we can just throttle this guy with impunity. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. See, this is it's a little bit panic-inducing. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, we're not fine! Okay, we're fine. The grabby hands. Alright, Flip flies on his bird. Stage 3 has super chill music. But the stage itself is not that chill. There's a lot going on. And you can easily get surprised by just enemies that are floating by. So as I run and jump around, sometimes you'll see that boxes just appear magically. They have, I think, fixed drops. A lot of them are just points, which we're not worrying about for this run. Some have vitality, some have the unicorn that kills everything on screen. The ones we care about the most are the life ups, and then the unicorns that kill everything on screen. Like that! Alright, random fireworks. And now we fight Discount Krakow, This guy looks just like one of the bosses in the game, in one of the Kirby games. For most of these boss battles, you can throw things at them, but it's usually safer and faster just to wail on them. This is another boss where the RNG can make a big difference. Sometimes he fires a lot, sometimes he uses easy patterns, sometimes he does that. Yeah, the bosses in this game are a little bit tanky. They take more hits than you might think. I mean, you are just a little kid. Oh boy! That's the attack we didn't want him to use. It is dodgeable, but it's much trickier. Oh, I think... Do we have the speed running world record holder watching? That is awesome. Alright, now we make a frontal assault on a police station. That's not very cozy. What is this? Jim Henson's Hotline Miami babies? We have wanted posters for our mischievous friend Flip in the background. Alright, we're gonna pet a lot of dogs on this stage. We're not being mean, we just have to pet. Pet the dogs. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, pet, pet. Take out some more Skulltulas. Now we're in a police station, and there's mice. Wait a minute, did we just beat up Mappy? Mappy was 2 weeks from retirement! Alright, this next part is where the stage gets real. Come from all sides. Pet a lot of dogs. No time for items. Just gotta pet the dogs. Keep petting. Keep petting. And then, yeah, don't they look like the Skulltulas from Majora's Mask? But with googly eyes. Alright, now this boss is very tanky, and the secret strategy for safely fighting him is to hang out on the right side of these platforms. These arms will turn orange just before they try to murder you. And depending on the RNG, it can give you a lot of obnoxious enemies or vitality and power-ups. What we'd really like to get is a power-up just before the start of the next stage, so we can start it in style. Yeah, so if we just hold tight, do the damage. Oh man. Alright, we're still good, we're still good. Everything's fine. We took that guy out from off screen. Alright, I think we got this. Oh wait, why do I say things? Yeah, you could defeat him by throwing stuff, but it is way easier to just wail on him. I like to think that Cog is just rotating some muffin display up above. Alright, so now for the big plot point. Nemo and his friend Flip check out this space behind the police station, and there's a Pandora's box situation. So we find a door. We have a key with the same symbol as the door. Nemo doesn't want to open the door, but Flip says, just have a peek. Oh no! Oh no, that was a bad idea. Alright, so the Nightmare King comes out. He kidnaps the king and the princess, and now we have to clean up our mess by going to rescue. The Foley on this level, when they splash out of the water, it sounds a little bit like a bowling ball knocking out pins to me. Yeah, we're on the good ship Morpheus. Looks like a good seaworthy vessel. What could go wrong on this boat? Oh, maybe we've got a couple leaks. Maybe we've got a couple more leaks. Oh! The 1cc dream did not happen. Yeah, the RNG in this game can be pretty brutal. It was just not having any of my nonsense this morning. So this is one of these spinny things. You can stand on the side and it'll rotate you off. As in other video games, and unlike real life, the safest way to deal with it is to keep jumping. Yeah, so this part may look scarier than the intro, but this is a little bit of a break in the middle of a stage. Yeah, they put some dots on this giant marble so you can tell whether it's rotating. Alright, we get some life up, and now they throw everything at us. This is a good time to get the power up. This is a good time to get a POW. Alright, so there is the most important item. You pick up a little Nemo, and you've got an extra life. So if I had just made it to there... But what are you gonna do? What? Alright, unpredictable lizard monsters. There's no more life ups, so we're just gonna ignore these power-ups. If somebody offers you a power-up, tell them thanks, but no thanks. Now we have another boss who'd be at home in a Kirby game. An angry tree. How'd you like it if somebody picked your apples? This guy can be a little bit frantic, but if you watch where the leaves are falling, you know where his little friends are going to spawn. Stomp. Alright, we got it. And a power-up just in time for the next stage. Alright, Nightmare Castle has a soundtrack that sounds like Black Tiger mixed with Vega's stage. It's a hot jam. We've got these guys who want to barf boulders on us. You want to be very careful not to jump up right into an enemy. Yeah, there's just a lot going on. Okay. Yeah, those purple guys can charge in from the left with very little warning. We don't need that. We'll just zip all these guys off the screen. Alright. So, now we have to ask ourselves, is he bad? I think he's bad. He would not be out of place in Splatterhouse. But yeah, this is Nightmare Land. When somebody says they'll make all your dreams come true, remember it's not just the happy ones. You can kind of get in a rhythm here. Do the jump and attack. The 6th round boss is a literal round boss. Alright, we got him. I'm sad that I'm flying. Alright, there's the Nightmare King in the background, gazing down on us. We jump past some majestic sea flaps. Alright, don't die. Alright, let's show off our speed strats. We can go jump, 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 and up. That ascent can be really bad, but that's that route makes it safe. And now, another case of, is he bad? I think he is. I think he's the bad guy. Maybe. Alright, we like it when he throws his hands, because that gives us a chance to do some damage to them. And then whatever side he threw from is relatively safe for a minute. Nightmare King, please. As soon as you hit the hands, they'll stop their flight. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Now we're in pretty good shape. Another couple hits, and we'll take a hand out. And then once at least one hand is gone, it's easy if you know his tells and his patterns. That attack looks really scary, but it's aimed the same way every time, and you get plenty of warning. Alright, one or two more shots. There we go! Alright, a 2-credit clear. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, so with the Nightmare King defeated, the weather clears up, and King Morpheus and Princess Camille are safe again. You apologize for liberating him in the first place, and all is forgiven in a slightly Englishy, it takes a brave man to tackle the problem without fearing. And you even get a smooch from the princess, and he blushes. Oh, little Nemo. Alright, so this is actually a movie tie-in game. Console games have a well-deserved reputation for most of the movie games not being so good. But if you take any given TV or movie tie-in arcade game, they tend to be pretty good, and I think this is no exception. This movie was in development hell for a long time, had huge numbers of people involved at one point. Ray Bradbury, Hayao Miyazaki, Mickey Rooney, Brad Bird, the French artist Mobius. In the end, the movie came out okay. Not great, not bad, just okay. Sometimes that's good enough. And the ending, see you again in your dreams. Usually I don't like games or movies that end with "it was all a dream," but when it's Little Nemo in Slumberland, it's very on brand. It fits. He rubs the sleep out of his eyes, but he did get that piece of jewelry from Slumberland. And then one more thing to show off is the PC demo scene style Flying Nemo. Look at that. It's like it's from a Cracktro. There'd be a scroller giving greetings to different groups, trash-talking the other hacker groups they didn't like. But yeah, 3D, the 3D section. And with that, that'll do it for Little Nemo. We can start switching over to the next game.